Okay, so I am just going to channel what I have here and what I wrote down in my notes of what I feel that they're wanting me to like speak about and say. So first we have extraterrestrial contact. So I feel like at this time a lot of us are starting to actually make contact with the extraterrestrials. I feel like they are starting to like project themselves, because I got projection into homes. So I feel like at this time they could be projecting into certain people's homes. And what I mean by certain people is like people who are already familiar with the extraterrestrial family, who know that you are linked in some type of way to the extraterrestrial families, and people who are just have some type of knowledge about this type of stuff. They are projecting at this time to give us like upgrades and downloads. So they're like giving us downloads and upgrades in our sleep. At this time they're trying to activate the gifts within us. And for those who already have been kind of like playing around with your gifts, you're getting updates on the gifts that you already have. So it's like when it comes to certain gifts that you have, it's going to get stronger. Like for me, my audio has gotten stronger when it comes to the spirit realm. Like recently my ear has been like opening and closing, so I know that is a sign that I am connected with them, and that I am a easy channel way for them to be able to get the message out of what they have to say. Also I feel that it is a need for us to protect our homes. I actually had an experience the other day when I was going to basically record a video for my YouTube. Sorry, I got distracted. So maybe some of you guys could be getting distracted, or like you're getting distracted from your purpose and spirit is wanting you to get back on track. But anyways, I know. So, and I see 144 on the timer, but basically like I started feeling really weird, like I was being watched, and then my electronics started messing up. I was not able to send the videos to myself. It kept saying error. And then when I was trying to send out messages, it wouldn't allow me to send messages. So I heard my spirit guide, which is I refer to as my grandmother. She is the main one who likes kind of like guides me at this time. She basically had, and I'm getting really hot, like what the hell, I'm getting really hot. But basically she was telling me to sage and open up a window. So, and like once I did that, everything would like start back working fine. So I did that and everything started back working. But like when I went to open my window, I felt something very fucking heavy, and like I felt this heavy ass presence there. And I started like kind of like cussing it out, because it's just like I hate being or feeling like I'm intimidated, or like I'm being intimidated, or like I'm trying to be scared. I don't like that shit. So like I fight back actively, and I also am into like ruins and stuff like that. So I gotta download that at this time. Anyone who is into ruins, there's a need to put ruins around like your household area. And also red sand, red or black sand is significant. Put them at your doorways and windowsills, because at this time it is about to be some heavy spiritual attacks going on, and entities trying to like latch itself onto the people around you and like in your homes and stuff. So like if there's been like a lot of confrontational arguments going on within your house space, this is why. And spirit is like urgently wanting people to cleanse their space in their homes. I actually decluttered yesterday, and it feels a lot lighter. So I know that they tend to feed off cluttered spaces and stuff like that. So if you have any like areas where you kind of like have things piled up or stuff like that, it is a need for at this time to get rid of a lot of stuff, throw away a lot of stuff that you no longer like need or want. A lot of you have been like hiding yourself from the world, and spirit is saying no more. Like we're in a time frame where we need to fight, and our gifts are needed. So it's like, stop feeling like you don't play a part in this fight, because you do. Everyone has their own part when it comes to fighting back in this war. And it's like there's a need for you to stand in your power and know who you are, and not let anyone else, 414 on the timer as I say that, not let anyone else steer you away from your gifts, whether this is family, friends, or whoever. If they can't like respect your ranking and where you are in this time frame, then there's a need for you to detach yourself from these people. When I was doing yoga the other day, I think this was yesterday actually, I saw a white albino fox in my at 444 on the timer. Oh my gosh. And 1144 on my sticky note, it just says manifest and protected. So at this time, if you're wondering if you're protected, you are. I saw a white albino fox. I did not look up the meaning of this, but I'm going to intuitively figure out what they meant by this. I feel this could be someone's spirit animal. I know that they came to me, so this could also be a spirit animal of mine. But you can also possess the qualities or gifts of an albino white fox. So look that up, and if you feel called to, drop the meaning of that in the comment section below. At this time, people are like jumping dimensions. Like, I feel that people are starting to understand that we are multidimensional beings, and we kind of like live on multiple different timelines at once. And so a lot of people are quantum leaping into the timeline that they prefer at this time, and it is possible. I feel like I just recently did something similar. There is also, excuse my background, kids are going to be kids, but something dealing with the rapture. I don't feel like it is how people think it's going to play out, but I do feel that the extraterrestrials at this time are coming back for their family and their people. I also was called to like tap into the fact that when I first started tapping into my extraterrestrial family, they showed themselves to me with no problem. So I feel that if you are wanting to kind of get in contact with them, ask, and I feel that they will show themselves to you in some type of form or way, whether this is through the skies, because they did say to pay attention to the skies at this time, or whether it's through other things like through your projection state as well. But I feel that a lot of them are coming back for their people. So if you have been feeling like that, you know that everything that's going on in the world is very chaotic at this time, and you know that we are in a time frame where things are very chaotic for us, but you have this kind of like inner knowing that you won't experience this half of the timeline, you are correct. They are coming back for us. And if you are not doing what you are needing to do or supposed to do at this time, it is not too late to kind of like get right. That's the best way I can refer to it as. It's not too late to start tapping into yourself and your gifts. And in all honesty, if you don't feel called to do that, you were probably like a bot the entire time. So, you know, that's just that. But yeah, I feel that, oh, it was about the protection thing. I did not realize how protected I was by them. Once I started realizing that they were like in the skies and stuff, and when they would show themselves to me, I started realizing how protected I actually am. And to be protected by extraterrestrials feel a lot different. Like, you kind of feel like untouchable in a sense, because they are always around, hovering over you, watching, and they are always kind of like, some of them are astrally like always around us as well. Like, they are a part of our ascension family and spirit family. My son.